As white Americans have been accused for everything that the people of color have failed at, whites are starting to get fed up. You know, they're starting to feel anger from being accused so much that they want to send these folks back to wherever they came from. And I don't blame them, because if you're in a country where you can do what you want, and because you're failing in life, you're going to blame me for it. It just doesn't seem right to me. It just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right to you?
But do you see that playing out right now? Like, you see a resurgence of Nazi folks who support Hitler's ideas and Nazis and white supremacy. Do you see that playing out right now?
I see a few white people who are saying that, but majority are not. I see where they're fighting back, because you have the Antifa, you have and have you noticed the angry people on the left, while pretending it's the whites or someone else? Like Antifa, they show up and they're dressed in masks, they're hiding who they are, but they're coming in a violent way. You have the Black Lives Matter people who are a far left, liberal, radical, agitated organization that's built of black lesbians and homosexuals and social justice warrior white folks. And that's just not fair to the decent white people. Do you think that's fair?
So I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
The KKK.
I'm trying to understand your words. So you're saying that they're too radical, that they can't be who they are,
right?
And you're comparing them to, say, the Nazis?
You have these fallen people accusing white people of something they've never done.
But they believe in the same principles of, say, Hitler.
But just because, well, you're right. I realize that Black Lives Matter and Antifa, they do believe in the same principles as Hitler. But
you think they believe in the same thing as I'm saying?
I thought
that
you just said that.
No. I'm saying that the folks that are out on the streets right now, marching around,
like Antifa people.
No, about white supremacy and, you know, supporting the principles of Hitler.
I agree with you that Black Lives Matter, Antifa, the liberal media are promoting hatred toward white people, but I don't see it the other way around. Are you saying that it's the Black Lives Matter people and the media who are doing that to the whites?
No, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, that you're saying that those folks, that they are actually not as bad as, say, people who support Black Lives Matter.
Well, anyone who supports Black Lives Matter is an evil person.
Okay, but so you don't believe that Black lives do matter, though?
I don't believe that.
As a black man, you don't believe that your life is just as important as, say, a white person?
No, I believe that life matters, but it's the individual responsibility to have the life that they want. It's no one else's responsibility. And so black people have failed at, not all but most, having a life that they want, and in that fallen state, they're blaming white people for that, and that's not right.
Right. But what if there are policies in place that actually make it harder?
But there are none.
But there were, and there are,
that was
even
like
now.
100 years ago. And even then, blacks did better then than they are today.
So let me ask you, so are you telling me that what happened in Flint, Michigan, that's okay?
What happened with the water situation?
The water situation.
Democrats were running that at the time, and the people failed, the voters failed to keep an eye on the Democrats, because the Democrats were black, and they just trusted that they would do the right thing, and they didn't. So I blame the Democrats in Michigan for doing that. You agree with that, right?
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just trying to understand
but we need to get
why you think that, you know, black lives in general are fine and that everyone is fine, when maybe there might be policies in place that actually not.
There are no policy in place that prevented blacks from having a good life.